going on YouTube? This your boy Just Making the TV over here, and today I got another one. I know all of y'all heard about the recent death of Charlie Clark. Man, this is horrible, man. Listen what happened to him. Extremely fucking horrible. Listen, I'm pro gun, but look, I really think that if you have a gun or own a gun, listen, there's nothing that should be able to move you on this earth to take another person's life. Listen, in front of their family and then a crowd of a whole bunch of people, man. I hate to see us Americans acting like that, but I'm actually doing this video to point out and to bring to light, all the hypocrisy in this killing. Because it's heartbreaking, and people are losing their minds about it. But the man also wasn't as straight as we all want to believe. Now, Trump did do a warning today, or like a little thing today for people that are kind of just out there running amok, and basically kind of saying that, listen, America's tired of it and they're not going to be standing for it. Now, where was all of this when Malcolm X got killed? Okay, look, I don't know if y'all know out there in the YouTube world, but listen, Malcolm X got killed the exact same way, in front of his daughters and in front of his spouse. Okay, and Sister Betty had to walk around 20 and 30 and 40 years not knowing, and knowing that the government had the wrong people. All right, so this is just listen, exactly what Malcolm was talking about in this here video right here. We about to check out from Spider Loc. The chicken's coming home to roost, and if you know, you know. But look, my heart goes out to his family and everybody that's going through some of these things. But look, I'm not trying to breed hate with hate, but we have to have a little bit of understanding. Listen, the whole world's gonna stop for him. And did the world stop for Malcolm X at all? And he was black. So is everybody supposed to be up in arms because this white man got killed? Now, he wasn't always on the up and up, like Candace Owens. He always had a little something to say. He was rude to certain people and was distasteful to another, But, I don't think that cost him his life, to be honest. I really don't. But, two wrongs don't make a right, and we're going to break this down with Spider Loc and see how, this affects everybody. Listen, this is Just Making It TV. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let me know how you feel in the comment section, y'all. Let's check out this video.
Well, I said the same thing that everybody says, that his assassination was the result of the climate of hate. But only I said the chickens came home to roost, and which means the same thing. Climate of hate means that this is the result of something. And when I said chickens coming home to roost, I said the same thing.
But you did not say that you were glad the president was killed.
No, that's what the press said. What would I look like saying that I'm glad the president was killed? I will never say that progress is being made. Knife in my back 9 inches and pull it out 6 inches. There's no progress. You pull it all the way out, that's not progress. The progress is healing the wound that's a blow made. And they haven't even begun to pull a knife out, much less try and heal the wound. They won't even admit the knife is there.
Yeah. Facing Black America, racism, or a lack of fathers raising black kids, which is a bigger problem?
I would say what.
First off, that's not all of America right there. He's stereotyping right there. Listen, I got 2 black kids, and listen, I take care of both of them. I'm a proud black father, and don't nobody else do the shit. Their mama's not out here running a fucking muck either. Okay, they're not out here hoeing, and I'm not out here fucking portraying something I'm not and leaving my motherfucking kids out here to starve. So he's wrong already right there with that problem right there. And as the brother in this video right here, I'd also be offended.
What impact? You repeat the question?
If you had to decide in a binary choice, which is a bigger problem facing Black America, racism or a lack of fathers raising black youth?
Definitely fucking racism. All right, listen, I'm a black man and I deal with motherfucking racism out here. That'll attack our kids faster than them not having us around in their lives, which is not a fact. It's not. Racism and is and always will be the motherfucking equalizer in this bullshit. And that's not fucking, listen, that's their weapon of choice. Now, in our situation is being black and being a father of a male and a male and a female daughter. Straight up, you definitely should not. I mean, you should be there for your kids. You should be there no matter what. But racism is something that, listen, regardless of your skin complexion, we'll all have to fucking deal with. And that's something that he's just not talking about. He ain't never wanted to fucking address it, just like white America. White fucking privilege.
I think it's a combination of both, but for sure we'll say black because blackness affects blacks more than you ever affect me in my life.
I'm sorry, so you said you would say racism or the black fathers?
Fathers.
I agree. So now we have agreement. Do you agree that the last 5 years we've talked more about racism and way less about dads staying around with the women they impregnate? Would you agree that's probably a problem?
I agree that's a problem amongst all races. When you say we, who is we?
Well, as a society, but it's especially a problem in black America. If you had to guess, I know this is like Trivial Pursuit, but approximate, what percentage of black youth have a stable father around?
I wouldn't know those numbers, sir.
It's about 30%. So that means that 2 out of 3 black kids do not have a dad around.
I would have to fact check that for myself.
That's fine. You can look it up. You guys can look it up on Grok or ChatGPT or Perplexity or the AI of your choice, right? And so here's our perspective as conservatives, because this is a colorblind truth. See, as conservatives, we apply things that are true to all human beings regardless of their skin color. That if you don't have a dad...
That's what they say. They say that until they ain't gotta say that again, and they try to fucking beat you over the head with the fucking, just like how you said, the fucking GPT fucking algorithm goddamn numbers.
Around, you're more likely to commit crimes, go to jail, more likely to basically be on the outer fringe of society. When 2 out of 3 black youth don't have dads around, that's a big, big problem. And it creates a cycle of violence and poverty. That's not racism, that's culture.
Not culture.
It begins again.
It's not fucking. Listen, the government that's giving the fucking sisters the welfare and the food stamps and the money kick us out as black and brown men in the fucking world. So if you're paying them to kick us out of their lives, where the fuck do you think they're gonna go? They're gonna go to their white fucking daddy, right? So you can't blame that shit on us when we're not around. We're not paying. They don't want us around. Pay attention, y'all.
Was the reason she decided not to marry Kenneth, the father of her child.
I mean, I would have married him, while I was carrying the baby, but he had no job and couldn't support us, and instead of getting married. No sense in getting married, so I said, wait. I plan on marrying him next year, no sooner than next year. Have to give him time to work first. I mean, what's the sense of marriage?
Oh, Chris, look, she looks so fucking embarrassed to be sitting there putting her business out there in the street. Listen, that's what your white daddy wants you to do, babies. Listen, get rid of the mans and the fathers and the shields that protect y'all, our kids and our women. You move the shield, you attack the body, y'all. Always remember that. And the first step of that is humility, knowing and understanding that you believe that a nigga wouldn't be there for you and yours. I got a baby mama right now. Listen, She ain't dumb enough to take her ass up there and get no motherfucking assistance from nobody, because a nigga like me is always gonna be there. And guess what? I'm not getting paid from YouTube yet, y'all. So I'm handling my business like a motherfucking man that I'm there 24 motherfucking 7, alright?
If he can't support you, that's his job to support you and the baby. Not my job to support him and the baby. So after he start working, you know, but to take care.
Move on. Well, this is sort of precious coming from people who set off fireworks every July 4th. Because that's some old too, right? Like Independence Day, that didn't happen last week, right? We didn't break away from the British last Thursday. That's some old, but we're still.
Listen, moral of the story, listen, I don't think he really cared about blacks. And listen, the chickens came home to roost this week for him. And listen, that's sad, and it's really extremely depressing. But I think putting our business out there on Front Street for white America to see is not fun and games. It's actually very sad. And if you can condone it and you sit there and you take a check from it, listen, you're no good. You then here, look, just like Ice Cube said in the beginning, here's what they think about you. All right, and it's sad that he lost his life, but listen, we probably shouldn't be talking about stuff that we don't understand or ask the right kind of questions. It's sad that he lost his life over a debate, but I mean, if they set precautions and Fort ahead of plan to make sure that you were safe, and listen, tried to call it off, and you were just gonna stand your ground, but look where it got you, sir. R.I.P. to him. But look, this is Just Making the TV, y'all. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I got some new content coming. Listen, keep an eye out for it this weekend, y'all. I'm out. Peace.